We're here for another edition of the Outlook series, and I'm your host, Mike Lippis. The pace of delivery in today's software world is super fast and competitive. Firms are challenged with increasing demands, both from the market as well as their own lines of business. This dynamic is raising the need for implementation of continuous delivery and DevOps practices. Organizations need to implement solutions for achieving faster delivery in a more predictable, scalable, and productive way by automating their delivery process with complete visibility to every stage of the release process in a collaborative manner. Leading organizations are driving this transformation and improving their IT efficiency by automating and orchestrating software releases, pipelines, and deployments across multiple environments. Now joining us to discuss intelligent DevOps are Akshay Sharma and Amit Dasgupta. Akshay is the CTO of Kovair Software, and Amit is the Director of Products and Solutions Management at Kovair Software. Gentlemen, welcome to the Outlook series.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome, Akshay and Amit. Now, Akshay, as the new CTO for Kovair, what is new with this Kovair Intelligent DevOps release?
Thanks, Michael. With this new release, which Amit Dasgupta, who heads product management, will describe in greater detail shortly, in a nutshell, this new release eliminates the need to switch to third-party tools for DevOps, CI/CD, continuous integration, and continuous delivery. It allows for work from home support with remote management via dashboards showing all the process metrics and statuses to be visualized in real time, and provides remote control of workflow pipelines via email. With role-based policy control, it supports multiple databases from SQL Server, Oracle, MariaDB across hybrid multi-clouds, and Kovair's workflow process engine is unique with task-based models, which supports concurrency, which is more representative of real-world teams, as teams are likely working on multiple tasks concurrently. Amit can add further details. Thanks.
Thanks, Akshay, for the brief introduction about Kovair DevOps. So this new release of Intelligent DevOps brings in completely new dimension to the offering of Kovair DevOps with some unique and enriched capabilities. Something like providing email-based control of CI/CD pipeline, facilitating users working from home to build, manage, and monitor releases for better control and transparency. Then allowing end-to-end pipeline orchestration without scripting, provides facility to configure a combination of manual and automation tasks, facilitating organizations to leverage the benefits of the pay-as-you-go savings model of cloud usage, bringing all tools, processes, and teams involved in the delivery process together in conjunction with Kovair Omnibus, giving a complete control over the value stream. It also allows organizations to measure and optimize DevOps performance to maximize ROI through DORA as well as custom reports. It provides real-time reports and dashboards, enabling continuous improvement by analyzing activities, spotting bottlenecks, and predicting risks in tasks and releases. It also orchestrates all tools across the delivery pipeline and collect data from across your pipeline, providing complete transparency to what's happening and build a solid foundation for automated governance.
Mm-hmm. Now, a year ago, Akshay, we discussed Kovair's Concurrent Multimode IT with DevOps. What is it, and is that approach still supported?
Yes, Michael. Gartner defined bimodal IT almost a decade ago, describing Mode 1, Legacy ALM, Application Lifecycle Management, with the classic waterfall model, and Mode 2 with an agile DevOps model of development and test, with separation of teams, separation of goals, separation of metrics, and business outcomes. Since most technology firms will typically have both legacy applications, mostly on-prem, and newer cloud-based systems using DevOps as well, the bimodal approach is to divide and conquer. Kovair is unique as Kovair supports concurrent multimodal IT, whereby common tools, common architectures, and common teams can cohesively collaborate, as Kovair supports both legacy ALM and newer DevOps development with common metrics, common data lakes, common APIs, common platforms, common business goals. The DevOps folks benefit from quality, test, and measurement approaches from the ALM teams, and vice versa. The ALM teams learn from agile approaches, hopefully leading to better optimal deployments and more team synergies, and ideally, this is all one team. With this new release and the concurrent task-based workflow engine, it's graphically shown where some teams can work on legacy ALM systems concurrently while other teams can work on DevOps systems, and how in the workflow these systems come together. Perhaps Amit can describe how with this new release of Kovair Intelligent DevOps, in conjunction with Kovair Omnibus, how this is supported with the concept of concurrent multimodal IT.
Okay.
Sure, Akshay. So before getting into how Kovair supports concurrent multimodal IT, let me give a brief about Kovair Omnibus, the integration platform from Kovair. So Kovair Omnibus is a proprietary enterprise bus from Kovair, which currently provides integration with more than 100 tools spanning across various phases of application lifecycle management, product lifecycle management, project and portfolio management, ERP, CRM, and many more. So Kovair DevOps, when used in combination with Kovair Omnibus, integrates tools and projects getting managed across various platforms like Windows, Linux, Kubernetes clusters, or any cloud instance like Azure, AWS, Google Cloud, etc. So different technologies like Java.NET, Python, microservices, as well as different methodologies like Agile, Waterfall, and Hybrid.
Now, Akshay, what is Kubernetes and how does Kovair fit into that?
Kubernetes from Google is an open source container orchestration system for automating application deployment, scaling, and management. It aims to provide a platform for automating deployment, scaling, and operations of application containers across clusters of hosts. It works with a range of container tools, including Docker. Many cloud service providers offer a Kubernetes-based platform or infrastructure as a service, on which Kubernetes can be deployed as a platform providing service. Essential features in Kubernetes include the fact that it interacts with several groups of containers, it automates various manual processes, it's self-monitoring, it runs everywhere, it provides storage orchestration, it supports horizontal scaling, it facilitates container load balancing, and it automates the rollout and rollback of systems being deployed. These are supported within Kovair's toolset, including plugins for microservices and Docker support, which can all be managed from the Kovair process workflow engine, with status reporting and dashboards, role-based controls on who can launch the CI/CD deployments, with work-from-home controls. Amit can describe the typical benefits of Kovair solutions he has seen using this new approach.
Sure, Akshay. So yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, so in this release, we have also introduced the plugin for Kubernetes. And with this plugin, what users will be able to do is that they will be able to perform different operations like execution of generic commands, deploy and delete files, create namespaces, as well as create, delete, and track jobs in the Kubernetes clusters.
Now, how does Kovair's Omnibus platform play a role in this release?
Kovair's Omnibus platform supports all of the new DevOps Kubernetes solutions. By having a common software bus to over 100 third-party solutions with shared data lake offerings, supporting shared analytics, an API platform supporting REST interfaces along with connectors to businesses' own systems as well, this leads to more collaboration between legacy ALM development and agile development with DevOps, enabling this transition. Soon we will see Kovair's omnibus act more and more as an enterprise integration platform as a service. Amit can describe the typical benefits of Kovair's omnibus he has seen using this new approach.
Yeah. So in general, what we have seen that when we analyze any DevOps tool vendor, we see that generally they provide a complete automation from code check-in to deployment. Now, after this release of Kovair Intelligent DevOps, Kovair now with a combination of DevOps and omnibus offers to development, test, release, and deployment cycles with full visibility as well as total control of the pipeline. And that is also both automatically and manually. So Kovair Omnibus also makes the development and IT processes much more efficient, removes a lot of manual data movements, and enables management reporting and analytics through Kovair platform, including, if required, the deployment of its data lake capabilities. Now, this capability of complete visibility allows organizations to measure flow through software delivery value streams also. It provides real-time insight into certain facts like how much value did we deliver, where are the bottlenecks or corrective actions required, then how fast and efficient is the delivery process, is the capacity enough to meet all the demands, as well as are the project priorities in line with the business goals.
Now, could you help connect the dots between APIs, data lakes, and software buses with legacy ALM and newer DevOps Kubernetes solutions for our audience?
With this new release, more hybrid, hyper-converged solutions can result, whereby legacy ALM developers may integrate with newer cloud-based services and vice versa. As enterprises digitally transform their businesses, they likely will have a mixture of legacy services and newer cloud-based offerings, on-prem and hosted. And by leveraging platforms like Kovair can lead to better sharing of data analytics, better integration to third-party solutions like CRM providers, and in the future, potentially to newer AI, machine learning providers, leading to more adaptive services, as well as newer business models from the service-oriented architecture. Hopefully, this will lead to newer value-centered IT as opposed to being a cost center. In this new world, businesses need to transform themselves, looking at contact-less services, web-based, mobile-based, or newer kiosk-based for taking orders and delivering services. I'm sure American Airlines right now wishes they kept the Sabre system for travel bookings and Sabre's customer-facing spin-offs of Expedia and Travelocity. As businesses look to digitally transform themselves, solutions from vendors like Kovair will become more and more important. Amit can describe the typical benefits of Kovair's solution he has seen using this new approach.
Sure, Akshay. So yeah, Kovair is one single vendor who provides all types of products to facilitate what Akshay just mentioned. So Kovair offers an ALM and PPM product, an integration bus, omnibus, which is connected to more than 100 tools, including integrations with major PLM vendors like Siemens Teamcenter, Aras Innovator, and PTC Windchill. Data lake for centralized data store that can be hooked with an API tool. With all these capabilities, Kovair plays an important role in the digital transformation journey of an organization. So Kovair is well positioned to support smart connected products development needs, enabling model-based systems enterprise, as Kovair can bidirectionally connect multiple enterprise tools like ALM, PLM system modeling tools to PLM ERP, and PLM, thus offering a powerful proposition by enabling model-based system engineering approach in smart connected product development.
How would you advise organizations seeking to arrive at a new DevOps and Kubernetes mindset?
First, the organizations need to come together with common goals, common business metrics, common training on common platforms, and by breaking down the silos and learning by doing, it all comes together. Kovair's intelligent DevOps solution can be a key enabler for this transition. Secondly, championing from a legacy lifecycle process-based world to a newer real-time event-driven world where newer microservices are opened up and newer services are provided. Thirdly, forming teams with an adaptive and DevOps-style deployment architecture with retraining of folks as needed on the legacy systems, but also bringing the next-gen folks to become aware of the legacy platforms, tools, and QA processes as well. Fourthly, establishing next-gen orchestration frameworks for these services and infrastructure using API middleware, agile development tools, newer software bus middleware with adapters to third-party systems, with real-time diagnostics and analytics, test and measurement metrics that have business outcomes with common business goals and rewards to drive change. In this new world with role-based work-from-home development, managers can view dashboards of process statuses in real time and control the development release pipelines using email. Finally, automating feedback loops with closed-loop automation, AI, machine learning, or algorithmic solutions eventually to tune the services as needed. With Kovair's omnibus integrated to solutions like APM, Application Performance Management Solutions, or to trouble ticket systems, real-time feedback can occur within the process to improve the systems. Perhaps Amit can describe the typical benefits of Kovair's solution he has seen using this new approach.
Sure, Akshay. So Kovair do have integrations with different application performance monitoring tools like AppDynamics, Dynatrace, and New Relic, as well as robotic process automation tools like UiPath. So Kovair is also in the process of establishing partnerships with security tool providers like AppScan and Veracode. And with all these integrations, Kovair will allow organizations to achieve a closed-loop automation, as mentioned by Akshay, covering the entire process from initiation of a release to its final deployment. So Kovair, with its integrations, enables users to keep track of the execution status of an automated process, the associated jobs triggered following the execution, and details about the jobs that are getting performed.
When it comes to transitioning from legacy systems to newer DevOps-based systems, what type of approach should be leveraged?
Sure. Multiple approaches exist, from virtualization of legacy solutions and taking it to the cloud, where vendors in the microservices virtualization space provide solutions, making it more agile, leveraging common API solutions from vendors, leveraging software bus solutions, common data lakes, and common platforms. Kovair's Omnibus and Kovair's REST APIs can help in this transition, making it more seamless.
Well, how about some next steps for CIOs?
Well, retiring the old siloed thinking of the past would be step one. Transitioning the teams to common goals, metrics, tools, and platforms would be step two, and leveraging the best of both worlds in each of the solutions and services deployed from legacy to next gen. Eventually figuring out if these can be offered as a service, leveraging SOA principles to not only internal groups but externally to transform from a cost center to a value center. And finally, figuring out how to automatically adapt or tune the services with real-time metrics can truly be transformative. With newer open APIs that can be managed with security and resiliency in mind, using Kovair's Omnibus as an example, which supports this can allow newer innovation.
Which Kovair products can be leveraged for concurrent multimodal IT with DevOps and Kubernetes?
All of the Kovair solutions can play a role in concurrent multimodal IT, and with DevOps and Kubernetes, this involves Kovair's intelligent DevOps enterprise solution that simplifies and automates execution and monitoring of real-time metrics. The core engine orchestration is done by the Kovair omnibus platform and Jenkins CI/CD tools, or with Kovair's own CI/CD toolset. With the help of out-of-the-box adapters designed and developed by Kovair, you can establish a deep integration with cloud-based deployment.
Now, would you like to add anything in the discussion before we wrap up for today?
Yes, these are challenging times now, but with newer solutions and newer thinking, hopefully this will all be alleviated with better solutions from platform providers like Kovair, as we discussed. Hopefully the result is better harmony within IT teams and better business outcomes. Hopefully this leads to newer microservices with newer contactless digital transformation of businesses and newer innovation.
All right. Now, where can our audience get more information on the new Kovair DevOps solution?
Well, Kovair.com would be the best place to start.
All right, gentlemen, I certainly appreciate you joining us here today and wish you the best of luck with your new initiative there on intelligent DevOps over there at Kovair.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today, and be sure to log on to the Outlook Series site for your business and technology news.